Okay, we back. Okay, I'm very sorry about that, everyone. Literally just had OBS crash on me. Okay, yep, cool. Looks like we're back. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so let's go with... Yeah, history haunting the... Okay, I'm going to remove this video because something's going a bit squiffy. Yes, from there. Sorry, everyone. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. 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 This is like a... And I'm very sorry to make this reference, a Buffy the Vampire Slayer sort of deal, where it turns out, like, there's just, like... Yeah, we're over the hell mouth. Okay, I like it. Anyone got anything else to add, or shall we, ship that? Yeah, okay. So yeah, something that really effed up was there before the city was built, and someone's found a way to exploit it. Yep. So, does it want to reshape our dreams, drive us to self-destruction, make us shed our bodies, shatter the barrier between waking and dreaming, instill an alien morality, or turn reality to farce? Yeah. 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 I mean, yeah, that's more of a protagonist goal, I think. Yeah, does it secretly want to be the player character? Okay. Uh, Yeah, but I kind of like that. Right. Maybe if we sort of... Sorry, go on. Yeah. To quote the X-Files, you thought you could summon Satan and make him behave. Okay. Yeah, so let's go with instill an alien morality and drive us to self-destruction. Okay. I think it's... Yeah. 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 We could pick all of them, or we could just add our own. Exactly. Okay. Next up, who are its hosts? An online gestalt. Isn't that just like a cabal of cabals? It's a 2D array of conspiracies. It's a... Yeah, so basically, I think it's sort of like you're hopping into people's dreams to sort of learn more about it, sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, basically this is like in what TV tropes would call the heavy, like the villain you run into sort of most often. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, like Anakin Skywalker before he became Darth Vader, if you will. Or, well, no, both really. Like Darth Vader, but if you like sort of, if you sort of think in the Darth Vader, but if you think sort of by way of Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Basically, like if this was Persona, like the host would be the shadows. Okay. Exactly. Mm. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, or like Harley Quinn from Batman. Yeah, yeah. I guess. Like, do you want sort of a? Do you want to give it sort of like a supernatural flavor, or do you just want like sort of a social? Oh god, the tech bros are at it again, sort of deal. Yeah, too real. Okay, that's a strange one. Sorry. Yeah. Right. Yeah, like... yeah. Wizards who are living by a coast, no less. Okay. Okay, next up. Exactly. Okay, so, by what vector does it infect us? Insular communities and coded language. Hopes and desires. Passions and conflict. Fashion and ritual. Consumption and excess. Or a half-forgotten song. Okay. Okay, consumption and excess. We all happy with that, or... And passions and conflict, sorry. Wait. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we'll throw in passion. Yeah. So passion and conflict, fashion and ritual, consumption and excess. And Keith's right, we are basically just describing capitalism, but that's besides the point. Okay, next up. The waking world belongs to everyone and no one. What defines the waking world? Choose one or two. So this is basically just sort of deciding what aesthetic the city has. Like, I've deliberately just left it as sort of like a layout sort of thing. I mean, we're assuming it's a modern city, so... We've got looming spires, the press of bodies, crisscrossing wires, media saturation, protests and riots, and smog and haze. Ooh, that's evocative. Yeah, this is literally just the settings aesthetics we're defining, basically. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, just very, very tall things. Probably like an off-brand Eiffel Tower or two. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, if we throw in some smog and haze, you know, a bit of that cyberpunk pollution. Did oh yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, like yeah. Oddly enough, that was actually sorry. Yeah, that's yeah. Maybe a bit of media saturation. I'm just thinking, I was like, you know, there's just lots of sort of noise overwhelming everyone. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Okay. Yeah, I can't. I definitely. Yeah, I mean, I can't. Yeah, 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 yeah. Or maybe just a world where the sort of conflict is, you know, only happening in dreams, or like, you know, because obviously you've got like the Death Note approach where it's sort of an investigation and game of cat and mouse within the society. You've got something like Persona where it's directly against the society, or sorry, go on. Yeah, that's true. So, well, I'll leave it to you. Basically, I'll leave it to you three to decide this. Do you want this sort of do you want sort of like a cyberpunk city, or do you want do you want a city that's clearly not a nice place to live, or do you want one outright on the brink of civil war? Ah, yeah, yeah, I like that. Yeah, yeah, that's me. Oh yeah, yeah. Everyone's sort of arguing over when the city was actually yeah. Like everyone thinks like the city has sort of degraded somehow, but they can't sort of agree why. Like some people are blaming the yeah. Some people think you know there should be more farmland. Some people think it's the business sector. Some people think it's too many people you know in the residential districts, and you know maybe a few people should be kicked out. That sort of thing. Okay, exactly. Okay. Okay, so we're going with looming spires and media saturation. Any other thoughts? Alrighty, let's move on to what shapes our dreams. Choose one or two: money, work, surveillance, possessions, edifices, status, sexuality, or conformity. Ooh, I like that. Nostalgia. A good thing to say. Yeah, good thing to say. Yeah, what? Good. Yeah, nostalgia. Yeah, that's yeah that. Yeah, longing for the past. Okay, moving on then. What do we hide from others? Oh, sorry. We passion, emotions, gender, vulnerability, authenticity, sexuality, intimacy, or dissatisfaction. I can words. I mean, I'm leaning dissatisfaction. Like, everyone, maybe not everyone's not quite happy with everything, but they just sort of keep it to themselves and want to keep the peace. Yeah, but like maybe if someone said they were sort of they thought things were better, maybe they're not don't not actually thinking things being better then. They just don't want to say what they think the problem is right in the here and now, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I mean, I do like the argument for authenticity at least. Sorry, you broke up a bit there, Infis. Yep, you're back. Okay, yep. Let's go with that then. Okay, so next up, we're nearly done. We who breach the barrier of dreams. Why do we want to enter others' dreams? To uncover truths and that others ignore, to help those whom society has forsaken, to escape the tedium of our day-to-day lives, to understand our waking lives, to banish the ghosts of our past, or to experience real intimacy. Begone past. Yeah. It's like it's entirely possible for the protagonist to be sort of, opposing this conspiracy for it could just be that you're sort of going into dreams for whatever reason, and the conspiracy doesn't like that, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm happy to accept to banish the ghosts of our past if everyone else is happy with it. All right. Okay. So yeah, we're on to the fun part now. What role do you play? Each protagonist should choose two. And if you're looking at the Roll20, you can see a list of them. But it's Forbidden Lover, Best Friend, Reformed Conspirator, Disillusioned Cynic, Tragic Genius, Wary Caretaker, Object of Desire, Oracle of the Dream, and Target of the Conspiracy. So yeah. If you go to... Yeah. Yeah. If you go to Protagonist Sheet and scroll all the way down, and it's in the left column, what role do you play? It'll be after the stuff we just discussed. Or if you want... If you have a copy of the book, it'll be on page 201. Yeah, just make a note of that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if anyone wants to sort of suggest another role for their character, go ahead. Yeah, I like someone who's just been grinded down looking after someone. Nice. Yeah, so, well... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, ooh. Yep. Ooh, so... Yeah. Yeah, definitely a sort of cloud bank situation there. And Knowless? I mean, don't rush yourself. We've got all evening. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, what playbook were you thinking? Hmm. Yeah. 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 I mean, yeah, if you want to sort of mull on that Knowless, we can sort of carry on and you can keep thinking. Yeah. There's always room for two. Yep. Okay. Uh, yep. That's right. So I've given you all a blank playbook. Playbook. Go ahead. I am. Yeah. Thematic. Okay, so what's your sort of thinking here? Yeah. Basically. And also, oh no, that's a separate thing. Like, yeah, and yeah. Yeah, well, you don't just get your default. You get other dots, so you can always. Yeah, like so you could pick another archetype that's more in line with how pick an archetype that's how the kind of person you want to be playing as. Don't worry about abilities because you get dots to put in as well. Yeah, yeah. Assign action ratings. Your playbook starts with 2 action ratings already assigned. You choose a third one and increase its rating to 1. Well, you don't have to be a hero. Like, the archetypal. Well, you're not. You don't have to be the hero. You're just like the 6th ranger. You, you can be cool in a dorky way. I've got an entire character based around that. Wow, mean. Okay, you're the stranger. Yep. So, yeah, I mean, you don't have to play them as alone. You could just make, you can make your characters just sort of awkward. Yep. Yep. Okay. So, any thoughts, Knowless? Okay. So your first thought was Guardian. Okay. Okay. So, Guardian, you're basically holding everyone to a sort of a moral code. Well, you don't have to hold them to the code, but you get incentives for doing so. Exactly. But you do get bonus XP if you convince everyone else to behave themselves. Good luck. He thinks you're going to misbehave, Enfys. Yeah, but yeah, your special ability, the default one, because unlike Blades, everyone gets a default special ability, which does put some limitations on you. You live by a code. Your code forbids all but one of the following: violence, lying, admitting fault, or asking for help. So, which one you're going to be allowed to do? Yeah, like you do the other three things as well, but you admit it. Okay. Yeah, stubbornness, yeah. Yeah, it's all but one, so pick one you can do, and the rest you're stuck with. Keep in mind, though, keep in mind you don't have to follow your code, you just get extra XP for following it. It says here, just because something is against your code does not mean you cannot do it. In fact, you might be really good at it. Though doing it forfeits your extra XP after a mission. What is the origin of your code? What is your relationship to it? Yeah. Well, let's just go back. What sort of role do you see your character playing in the party then? So, like, they're the Guardian, they're sort of trying to keep everyone sort of... Okay. Okay, that sounds good. Okay. Alright, so what's next then? Yeah, that's right. Yep, so next up, how do we pass our days? No, obligation is much more individual. I'm not sure. Yeah, well, if it... Yeah. Yeah. Basically, what's your life like? So, yep, mind-numbing repetition, boredom and despair, isolation and detachment, grueling dirty work, fruitless labour, or morally compromising jobs. Okay. Yeah. Well, obligation is basically you describe something your character's doing in their day-to-day life, so that makes sense. Okay. That sounds good to me. Okay. And how do you reckon, the rest of the world sees you as individuals? Like, how does the world see us if it notices at all? Yep. Just another warm body on the street. Yep. Okay. So, anyone got anything else to add to that, or are we going with isolation and detachment? Yep. I'll take. Okay, I'll take that as a continue then. Next up, the dream is a personal reflection of the waking world. So this isn't more for your specific character. What is the dream to you? How do you know when you're in the dream? How do you navigate dreams? And what unconscious tell accompanies you throughout the dream? Sorry, what unconscious tell accompanies each of you throughout the dream? Yeah, but like say like yeah, you walk through like 5 dreams. Like one was a clown world, one was like a cowboy world, one was like an alien spaceship, and like so you sort of appeared. Yeah, which part of you always stays the same, whether you're like a clown, a cowboy, or an alien. Yeah, this is not Sword Art Online. Yep. Um, yeah, you always have to have the mortarboard cosmetic. Yeah, I like the idea. Yeah, a little. Yeah, yep. Don't worry about it. Yes, we can still hear you. Yeah, that sounds cool. You know, I kind of like that. Yeah. Oh, hear me out. Hear me out. Maybe there's like a landmark that literally only appears in dreams. Literally, like there's a landmark that only appears in dreams. Like, like, so like everyone knows. Like, what could it be? So like everyone knows what it is, but no one can quite knows where it is because they only ever see it in their dreams. Like just something like very generic, like the spire or yeah, fair enough. Yep. Okay. So yeah, that sounds good. So, well, we could probably just talk about this all night. So, yeah. So, yeah, we've got an entire sort of campaign to talk about this. So unconscious tells. Kiefer suggested something that depends on what sort of part of the city you're born in. So something that sort of ties you to where you're born, whether you like it or not. Yep. Anyone else got any thoughts on that? Yep. So, your avatar is a subconscious expression of your truest self. We're going very persona now. Yeah, this is going to be specific to your character. So they have their own thoughts, emotions, and desires, and they're technically some sort of external entity. And when you transcend, basically you're summoning your avatar and it's possessing you. So yeah, this raises the question, how did you learn to manifest them? What terrible secrets are they hiding? What do they yearn for? And do you fear your own? Yeah. Yeah, I like the duality here. It's either I literally want to become a god, or I just want to be treated like a person. Yeah, basically there's three parts to it, so the individual parts are on those sheets. Yeah. Oh, apotheosis is yeah, apotheosis is basically when a mortal becomes a god, sort of thing. Yeah, just become a just become a supervillain who puts their face on everything. Yeah. Uh, to be fair, there is a playset for the source of your powers is also the source of your own ruin, but we're not playing that, so one day. Yes, Anthus? Yeah. Yeah, just you can probably just put it on the notes section. Maybe it wants to usurp the city from whatever intelligence controls it. Yeah, so we're talking like a puppet master scenario here. Yes. But yeah. Well, that's just rolling a character. Yeah. Yeah. That kind of makes sense. Yeah. So wait. Okay. So maybe sort of like your avatar sort of formed from sort of, so the city sort of tries to pull you into like a sort of a specific, like, say you're born and the city wants to keep you in the state you're born in, so it can just sort of keep you going through your daily grind. And maybe your avatar sort of manifested when you pulled against that hard enough. What do you think? Yeah. Yeah, it's like maybe it sort of maybe it is actually a little piece of the entity that's sort of ripped off because you pulled hard enough against it. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yes. Well, yeah, you can work on it after the stream. Yeah, we're just sort of we're just putting together the world and just making sure we're sort of yeah, just making sure your characters sort of gel with each other in the world. Yeah. So yeah, I think. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get these questions sorted. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, the dreams are trying to impose the past on everyone, and yeah, just trying to move forward. You enter in the dream, try and move forward. Yeah. Basically. Yeah, public ostracism, that sort of thing. Yeah, forced to walk away from Omelay. Wait, is it Omelay or is it something else? Okay. Yeah. If court could be ostracized in both the traditional and modern sense. Because ostracism, of course, comes from the ancient Greek practice of publicly voting to exile people from the city. It was, of course, quite a sensible move because if someone got that unpopular, they'd probably get murdered if they stuck about. Yep. Avatar manifested. Dreams out. I am forcefully removed from the peninsula. I don't. Aww. Why would you do this? Oh wow, it's not been it's not been updating. Okay, cool. Zooming in. School of Architecture. Whoa. Yeah, that's just a post-it note. Okay, so if the yeah, I'm thinking overall the threat is basically an inevitable downward spiral. Like if the sort of conspiracy wins and the dream gets what it wants, like you'll all be sort of end up powerless to do anything about it, and you'll just have to watch the world sort of rot around you. Basically, yeah. Basically, it'll shift from a maze of dreams to underneath a rotten sky. You're not turning evil, and Fist, stop it. I mean, if you want your PC to turn evil, I get to control them instead. Yeah. Yeah, fail. Like, if you, yeah. Fail state, I'll run the edgy one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so in summary, people will be able to think forward and aspire to things. Semicolon. People will share ideas and no longer isolate themselves. Okay, cool. Okay. Yep. And, of course, you can name the city if you like. That's how, yeah. 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 Peninsula comes from the root words for before and island, I believe. Same as insular means island, pen as in penultimate. A bit, maybe. I like the word nostalgia. For some reason, I'm getting flashbacks to, I think it was one of the Oracle Zelda games where a ghost talks about nostalgia. Right? No, I think that was in Link's Awakening. But yeah, there's like a side quest where you help out a ghost and they go on about nostalgia after being brought to the place where they lived in life. Nostalgic spirits. Yeah. Do you mean? Yeah. Basically, you'll get one series ability for free and you earn the rest with XP. It's basically the same. Functionally, the playset works kind of like your playbook in Blades. That's correct. Yeah, it's getting a bit late. Maybe Harbour City because it's got quite a lot of harbours. Okay, never mind then. I wonder if it's too late to change my surname. I wonder if it's too late to change my surname to hometown withheld. Yeah. 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 Oh, and there's also a series rule. You need to choose. Well, you can do this after your characters are done, obviously, but you also need to choose two sort of characters. Well, create two NPCs in this playbook. They're suspects. Yeah. 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 Exactly. Basically, two people you know who have something to do with the conspiracy. But yeah, we'll get to that. Okay. Well, I'll just summarise these without talking about specific mechanics. Curious, basically, you basically get 3 DOS in forgive, express, or conceal. So those are the is that the Star Trek? Oh no, yep. So yeah, basically you get to be mechanically get to be wild-eyed idealists. Yeah. Looking for answers. Basically, investigations are sort of a downtime activity equivalent to getting rid of heat in blades, I think. Okay, shared burden is that's more of an RP thing, but if basically if you have any interesting character moments, you get to clear 2 stress. Well, basically it creates the ability for your character to clear stress at the cost of an ally taking 1 stress instead. So it could be useful if, say, one character's got very high stress and another's quite low. Another face in the crowd, just get better at being sneaky. Like just do the Mr. Robot thing of slipping off in a hoodie. Daydreamers, you can basically start with with lower stress, which means you can push yourself harder. Moment of crisis, basically you can put a mission in sort of risky mode. Oh wait, no. Basically, you can easily guess an extra dice when you're rolling the engagement roll. Yeah, exactly. Which will be quite easy because obviously you're going to have at least 2 sort of people who you're close to who are involved in the conspiracy. And Lucid just makes you more powerful when you transcend, so you get extra dots and stuff. Nope, it's that. Oh wait, here we go. You choose 1 series ability and 1 transcendent ability, so they're separate. Sorry, in the book. Oh no, it says here series ability. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you get... Yep, you get one of each. So, serious ability and a transcendent ability. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's like 10:30 in the evening here. Yeah, maybe, yeah, if you wanna... Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, so maybe we should call it here, because, I mean, we got sort of past the important stuff, like the, you know, the lines and the other sort of important things, so we can sort of work this stuff off stream and work out when we're having the first session. Also, I've literally been up since 5 in the morning, so I think I'm about to crash. Okay, yeah. Well, I'll just move us back to the sort of main scene. So, yeah. Anyone got anything they want to plug? Yep. Yes. Heck yeah. Mm. Heck yeah. Yeah. I mean, is there anything you don't considering next week? Yeah. Yep. Tuesday. Heck yeah. Those for those not aware, those are our Nordmark characters. So Tassel's like a druid who has a sort of a sidekick as a smuggler, and Imp is Imp. Didn't Imp spend a lot of time in hell after dying? This is true. But yeah, oh, do you have anything to plug, Knowless? Well. It's still something though. For my part, obviously, I'll be streaming with Enfys on Tuesday. I'll be streaming, doing my usual the Great Ace Attorney Chronicle streams on Monday and Wednesday. I'll be on Keith's channel for Mechs on Thursday. And is there something happening on Friday? Yeah, Friday I'll be on Nick's channel for Mobius Command. So I'll be a librarian fighting Nazis. Because I've got a week off. I've got 2 weeks off and I'm going to use them as efficiently as possible. By which I mean I'm going to play a frick load of TTRPGs. Exactly. We'll sort of work out our schedule and move on from there. As soon as I manage to give Knowless a shout out. There we go. Okay, and it looks like Nether Yam is playing some Avowed, so we'll give them a raid. Okay. Well, raid's been created. Yeah. My brain is about to shut down automatically. So, yeah. We're raiding off in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Everyone say bye. Wait. The raid now message. Okay. Okay, now I can raid out. And we've raided out, and